we should be live. Welcome back, folks. I'm Garrett.
And I'm Sparkle Penguin.
And this is the Digression of Gits and Shiggels.
Welcome back, my fellow potatoes, to another week. We're here, as always, with Christopher. Say hello, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
There he is.
There he is. He's there. I'm getting text messages.
You didn't hear me?
No, we did.
We did. So, little shout out to my momsy. She had a birthday yesterday.
Hi, Momsy.
Hi. Happy birthday,
Robin shouted
Momsy.
you out for your birthday.
What's your birthday?
Thank you.
She said thank you.
And a little shout out to Christy O'Fa. He's gonna have a birthday on Thursday. It's a big one, folks. It's a big one.
We're calling it Thirsty Thursday.
Thirsty Thursday?
Thirsty Thursday. Hey, you can have Taco Tuesday and Thirsty Thursday. So, just a few little shout outs there. So, decided today, first of all, I just want to say I am very happy. They did some updates on one of my favorite games, Green Hell, for the Oculus. So we got better buildings that we can make and more buildings and stuff. But currently James and I are lost in the rainforest. We can't get to where we need to be, or where we want to be.
Hey, there's a boat behind us.
But I'm so excited about that for any of you that play Green Hell.
Oh, there is a boat.
Okay, I am not on the current.
Unfortunately, I haven't played Green Hell, but I have seen a lot of footage of it.
Are you sure we're live? Because I cannot get on the live stream. Are you sure we're live?
Yeah. OBS is streaming. YouTube says we're live.
Oh, there we are.
We're streaming.
Oh, there we are. I found us. I don't know. Just had to refresh.
Okay.
Some love. Alright, anyways.
Alright. We're good.
So, okay,
I'm swimming to that boat.
You swim to that boat.
To that raft. See if I can make it without dying.
Okay. Anyways, I'm just having fun there. Okay. So this week, now that I'm all happy about my Green Hell game, as soon as I get unlost in the rainforest there. Ooh! I killed my first Hooey Booey tube.
Hooey Booey?
That's what we call him, Hooey Booey.
That sounds extremely racist.
Oh, well, it's not meant to. But maybe it is a little bit, I don't know.
Well,
but,
aren't the Hooey Booies like natives to the island, and aren't they a certain tone of color?
Well, they are. They're red.
Yeah, but you're calling them Hooey Booies, and...
Well, that's what they are.
There's nothing on here.
Anyways, I killed my first one because he tried to kill me first. And then we ate the Hooey Booey meat so we could get the, what do you call it? Cannibal, thing. Badge.
Alright.
And I can't believe that's an actual badge in the game. So.
In Sons of the Forest, you can get achievements for cannibalizing the cannibals on the island.
Yeah, so I ate the Hooey Booey meat to get my first cannibal achievement, so killed him and ate him. And took his
That's
spear.
not very friendly.
I know. And took
Never
it. Well,
said
he
I
tried to
would.
kill me. I come out of a cave and there he was.
They
trying to
started
kill me.
it.
He started it. He stabbed me first, so.
I need another bucket.
But, yeah, killed him, ate him. Proud of myself. Let me tell you, he scared the P. Wallens out of me too, because I come out of a cave and there he was stabbing me. And I actually jumped and screamed. And when you're in VR, it's pretty realistic, so you're like, "Wah!" Yeah. But anyways, now that I'm done talking about Green Hell, which I can talk about forever because I love that game. I've got Nevaeh and Sylvester hooked on it. Today's subject, we're going to talk about movies. Who doesn't love a good movie? But there haven't been a lot of good ones out lately. I think Marvel has really shit the bed.
It's not Marvel's fault. It's Disney.
Well, yeah. Since Disney took over Marvel, they have shit the bed. And I have to say DC is stepping up. But here's the thing. So the new Superman movie, they send it out to critics before they, play it in theaters for us people that can't afford to go see it. But so it's a 50-50 right now. You either love it or hate it. Sorry.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, no, you got to see it first. I mean, you can't make a decision on what critics say. I never go by what critics say.
Never.
But they're saying it's a 50-50. So my husband watches a lot of these YouTubers that get to watch it ahead of time and all that, and watches all these guys, which they're good about not ruining it, and they only go by what is being shown already for the trailers and stuff.
Yes.
But they're saying if you are a true comic book fan and know your comic book characters, you're gonna love it. If you are true to the comic books and you know your comic book characters, you know your comic book villains, you know your comic books, that you are gonna love it. But if you're not, if you are just an old movie fan or TV show fan and stick to that form of Superman,
you're gonna have a bad time.
You're not gonna love it. You're not. So.
Well, my thing is the actor that they got to play. I'm not too impressed.
Well, here's the thing. I was not impressed. I was upset when they got sparkly vampire dude. Patterson to play
Batman.
But he actually
something in my ass.
But he actually did a good job.
Sorry.
So he did a decent job. So
I don't know.
He's not by far is not even close to being my favorite Batman. He is at the bottom of the list. But
I like Ben Affleck.
Yeah, Ben Affleck is one of my favorite. But and that's another one. Ben Affleck as Batman. I did like. Go ahead.
I did like Ben Affleck. He really surprised me.
Exactly. So you never know. You just never know.
There's an island to our left.
Now, Alicia Silverstone is Batgirl. I never really caught on with that one, but
she did look good in the tights.
You need to bring Halle Berry's Catwoman back.
No. The best Catwoman was
Michelle Pfeiffer?
Julie Newmar?
Yes. No. Michelle Pfeiffer.
Wasn't that a dude?
Yes, Julie Newmar was a dude.
Are you serious?
Yes. Julie Newmar is a dude.
You know what they say, the best women are always played by men.
What? Okay, I'm looking that up right now. I don't. Is Julie Newmar a man?
It's bigotry to call them that. Shark.
Julie Newmar is not a man. She's just a very big supporter of the LGBT rights because her brother John is gay. She is not a man.
That's why I thought it was Michelle Pfeiffer. I only heard all this growing up from my father.
Me too.
My father.
She's won a lot of awards. Big on Broadway, big with the gays, but not a man. She doesn't even look like a man. I mean, she's
something about men on my dad's brain. I don't know.
Right. But her brother.
Don't blame me.
She's a big, big gay activist, but not a man. Very big in Broadway, was Catwoman in the television series Batman, Lola and Damn Yankees. So I see why the gays liked her, but a very beautiful woman in her younger years.
Oh, I fell off the cliff. Ow.
How am I digging in a rock?
So only 3 women played Catwoman that we know of?
Julie Newmar, Halle Berry, Michelle Pfeiffer, and yeah, that's it.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't the one... There was one more Catwoman that got canceled because DC didn't want Batman eating her out or something like that.
Wait. How many women have played Catwoman?
Oh, what is that chick on Christian Bale's I can't remember her name. She was a Catwoman too.
Yeah,
Zoe Kravitz, Leela Simmons, Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway, yes.
Yeah.
So
I liked her.
Julie Newmar played Catwoman in the 1960s Batman series.
Mm-hmm.
Lee Merriweather played Catwoman in 1966 Batman movie, filling in for Julie Newmar. Eartha Kitt played Catwoman. I don't know if I pronounced that name right, but Eartha Kitt played Catwoman in the 3rd season of the 1960s Batman TV series, replacing Julie Newmar. Michelle Pfeiffer played Catwoman in the 1992
Yeah,
movie
that was
Batman
my
Returns.
Catwoman.
Halle Berry played Catwoman in the 2004 Catwoman movie. Anne Hathaway played Catwoman in 2012 The Dark Knight Rises. Cameron
Diaz? Alright.
I'm gonna butcher this name. Bykondova?
Let me see.
Right there.
Bykondova.
Okay, Bykondova.
Yeah, Cameron Bykondova.
Okay, so I didn't butcher it too bad.
No.
Okay. Cameron Bykondova played a younger version of Selene Kyle in the Selena Kyle, Catwoman, in the TV series Gotham.
I haven't watched any of that.
I haven't either. Oh yeah, I did. Oh, I remember.
Is that the one where they were upset Batman ate her out?
No, I haven't watched Gotham. I watched the Penguin series. Okay, Leah Simmons played the adult Selena Kyle in the finale of Gotham. And Zoe Kravitz played Catwoman in 2022, The Batman.
Here, this will put some hair on your chest.
So there have been a lot of Catwomans.
Oh.
I like Zoe Kravitz.
Fuck. We need a bigger island.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm getting eaten. I'm coming back.
Oh, the shark.
Ow.
So there have been a lot of Catwomen. Not a lot of pretty ones, but a lot of Catwomen.
Well, they just gotta wear the mask.
What is that? Oh. Because I like it, but poofy.
It's, It's got less
Okay.
percent of my moonshine, but it tastes like shit.
Here.
Oh, my battery's dead. So I need biofuel bad.
What do we need to make biofuel?
Bees.
Okay, anyways, so we were... I don't know how we got off on Catwoman when we were talking about Superman. Oh, the actor. You didn't care for the actor.
Yeah. I need more
So-
bee jars.
Anyways, the point I was making about Superman before we digressed,
I'm not Superman. Dude, sorry.
the critics are saying or the YouTubers that do this are saying if you're good with the comic books, like you know your comic books, you're gonna love it. So I think personally, like my husband, who is a comic book freak, and like anytime we watch any comic book movie series, any of that, he's like, no, this is what happens in the comic books.
I'm like, who asked?
Right?
Right?
He tells
There's
me
a little
everything-
island. You want to check it out?
Yeah, we're stopping.
He tells me everything that's wrong. I think he's going to be one of those that love it. But if you're married to the movie versions or the TV show versions,
I feel
like
sorry for
Chris, more so, he didn't read the comic books.
Yeah.
you.
No.
He's probably not going to like it so
I'm
much.
right in the middle because I don't read the comics, but I do like hearing about the comics and their actual origins and stuff like that, what their powers really can do.
Right.
And then I like comparing that to the
Yes.
movies and see how they get butchered.
Right? So,
Like, oh, what kind of progressiveness are you going to shove in this film for superheroes?
right. So this one is more stick to the comic book. And did you know that Crypto is actually not Superman's dog?
Crypto?
He is Supergirl's dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is not
There's been a
Superman's.
few times where he's been with Clark only.
Well,
but-
yeah, because
No,
she leaves him with
Yeah.
Clark a lot.
But he came with Kara.
Yeah, but he is Kara's. So, did you also know, to digress a little, that there was a female Robin?
No, I did
What is
not.
a woman's name?
Yeah, there was a female
Well-
Robin. So there have been I knew for a fact there were two Robins. Because there was Dick Grayson.
Oh, you mean
and-
Batman Robins?
Yeah.
Yeah, he feeds into Joker.
There was Dick Grayson and what was the other
Oh,
one?
Dick Grayson, Red Hood, Nightwing.
Yeah, Red Hood, the one. Yeah, Dick Grayson, the Red Hood, Nightwing. But
He's-
there was a female Robin.
Yep.
I did not know that till recently. James told me because we were discussing that if we got another cat, because for those of my viewers, all of my animals are named after DC characters, and our cat is Bruce Wayne. We did have a cat named Minerva, but she passed away from complications with diabetes. And anyways, if we got another cat, he was gonna name it one of the Robins. And I said, well, what if it's a female? And he's like, well, there was a female Robin, and told me it's her name, but I don't remember what it was. But yeah, I did not know that. Speaking of DC characters. Okay, so anyways, that's up to date on the new Superman. What we got about the new Superman movie. So Garrett had called me earlier.
Yeah. So I haven't watched this movie before, but it's called Megan. Meg or Megan?
Megan.
Megan. But the first movie is about this robot that was designed to take care of a little girl. I haven't watched it. It didn't seem interesting to me as a scary movie. Well, fast forward to today, I'm perusing my, whatever sites I use to watch things. And I see Megan 2.0. I'm like, oh, they made a sequel to the first scary film. So I watched the trailer, and it is hilarious. Like, they're not even trying to be scary. It's just action, fighting, and comedy. I'm like, you know what? This might actually get me to watch the movie.
So I told him he really needs to watch the first Megan. And to me, it's not scary except for the AI part of it, okay? Because AI is actually getting scary in itself.
Yes.
And the things...
Like,
Go ahead, yeah.
Yeti vlogs.
Oh, AI Bigfoot.
And Bigfoot.
Bigfoot
Yeah,
vlogs,
Bigfoot.
Yeah.
It is getting real scary.
Yeah, I mean, AI is getting scary in itself. And the things they're doing with AI, and the fact that you don't know if you're watching AI videos anymore. Is it real or is it not real?
There was a company, which one? Intel. Intel laid off all of their marketing staff and has replaced them with an AI program.
Yeah.
All of Intel's new marketing will be AI generated.
And how long is it before everybody loses their jobs and is replaced with robots? And, like, the new...
It's not even an immigration issue at that point. It's literally robots.
The new Tesla robots look like the iRobots.
Oh, those were actually people in
Yeah.
with controllers in the background.
But
Hey, there's a boat.
Yeah, I'm stopping.
They
Okay,
still
I'm gonna go
look
check out the
like
boat.
them. And how long is it before people aren't controlling them?
Let's be honest. DARPA is 20 years ahead of us in technology. They've always been 20 years ahead. That's their whole reason they were founded back before the Cold War started, was so they would be ahead of everyone else's technology, because we were left behind during the space race when it started.
Right.
That's why DARPA was invented.
Right.
But DARPA has now shifted to 20 years ahead of the entire world, and has technology we don't even see until 20 years later, when it becomes usable for the common person. But I don't know if we want to get into all of that.
Well, even like they have they're showing out the drones. Was it China or Japan?
The drones?
Yeah, in China or Japan, they were using these little mosquito drones.
Oh, it's China. They just released mosquito drones. They're about the size of a mosquito, yes.
Yeah.
So they can spy on us.
I mean,
That
our
are
government already
full
gives them what they want. Why would they
functioning.
need to spy?
Like to see and hear. I mean, granted, we already have that like on our phones.
NSA.
But they're already watching and listening.
Oh,
to
everything
us.
is tapped.
But they have these little mosquito drones. Why? So you go to swat a mosquito on you,
And it's a drone.
And it's a drone. You're like,
Well, it's like you're going to prison for destruction of government property.
Yeah. This AI is crazy, but
And you know that those little mosquito drones have to cost at least $100,000 per drone or more.
yeah, where is our government? Government spending? Oh. What is Doge cutting out? Well, surely not mosquito drones.
Shit, all the shit Doge cut was just given to Israel.
Oh god, Israel.
Oh, they pissed Trump off.
In Israel, the people of Israel.
Wait, I'm sorry, not to cut you off.
No,
But
they really got me pissed
We,
off.
as an American country, like, this might be the first time we've ever had a president curse on live national television.
Oh, I know. That's so funny.
Trump literally said, we have two countries that have been fighting for so long, they don't even know what the fuck they're doing. And then he turns around and walks off.
Yes, he was
so angry. He was mostly angry at Israel because in the first hour of that 12-hour in-war thing he did, they launched every missile. Not one, not two, all of them. All of them.
It was like we do on the 4th of July. Oh,
we're going to get in trouble if we keep going? Well, we better launch them all now so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh, we'll launch everything we got so that at least it's gotten rid of.
It's like, yeah, that makes sense, guys.
So, oh my God. Israel has got me so angry. Because, okay, so here, we're going to digress here a little bit, and I'm going to get religious on you guys.
Pulling up how they're supposed to be the chosen people.
Okay, so as God's chosen people, you do not have to be a Jew, okay?
Nope.
And if you're talking, I currently can't hear you because I'm trying
he's being quiet.
No,
trying
I'm
to
listening.
Fix my hair.
I'm listening.
So, as God's chosen people, you do not have to be Jewish.
Nope.
You do not have to be an Israelite.
Nope.
That is not His chosen people. Israelites, Jewish, you are not His chosen people.
We all are.
I am Jewish by blood. That does not make me. I have some Jewish blood in me.
Well,
I am not God's chosen people because I am Jewish.
Yeah.
That does not make me His chosen people.
And even if you try to use that logic, how you have Jewish blood, because you are not a pure Jew, you will be ostracized and attacked.
Right. And even if you go and you convert and you follow the complete Jewish ways and all that, you're still not His chosen people.
Nope.
That does not make you chosen people. You know what makes you chosen people?
Just so you know, all of our conversation is now considered anti-Semitic.
Okay. Well,
which is actually
that's fine.
legal. Like, if somebody really wanted to, they could legally get us in trouble for talking like this, which is fucked up in America.
Yeah, because it's
my First Amendment right.
Freedom of speech.
People, our First Amendment
unless
right.
you're being anti-Semitic.
Well, it's our First Amendment right, and then the freedom of religion, which is which amendment? Isn't that the? I'll have to look it up.
If you're in America, you should know what your Constitution's.
I know,
right?
It's freedom of religion is one of our amendment rights too.
Yeah.
Freedom
and right to bear arms.
That is what we are practicing.
And to form an organized militia.
Right.
Against a tyrannical government.
So.
I'm stuck in this boat.
Okay, wait. Let me look this up because I cannot remember which.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up.
Look it up.
Hey, I got 3 silver algaes.
Nice.
It just looks up the word nice from Bert.
Loud
Which
mouth.
amendment is freedom of religion? Okay, so freedom of religion is protected by the First Amendment to the United States Constitution. This amendment includes both the Established Clause, which prohibits, I gotta move the thing up there, which prohibits the government from establishing a religion, and, I gotta move my thing again. And the Free Exercise Clause, which protects you the right to practice one's religion freely.
Check out my hat.
Oh, you got a captain's hat?
Yes.
So the First Amendment says Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, abiding the freedom of speech or of press or the right of the people to peacefully to assemble and to petition the government for redress of grievances. So, we are practicing, I thought it was all First Amendment. We are practicing our First Amendment right here. So, being a Jew, a full-blood Jew, a converted Jew, living in Israel,
you can smell the pennies, can't you? Sorry.
Being an Israelite does not make you God's chosen people. If you read your Bible, especially the New Testament.
Oh, especially the New Testament, because that's the one we should be living by.
Because when the New Testament came out, Christ told us that he was not here to condemn us, but to save us, and that we were not to live by the old laws, but what? By the new laws. Mm-hmm. The new laws. So the only laws that were taken from the Old Testament to the New were what? The 10 Commandments. So we are to live under the new covenant of Jesus Christ. The new covenant, which was made by his bloodshed. Okay? So the only way to be part of God's chosen people is to accept that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. That he was born of a virgin, that he grew up to live to be 33 years old, died on a cross, or was crucified by his peers.
By his people.
His own.
Not the Romans.
Yeah,
the Romans gave the Jewish people a choice.
That is correct. That's why I said his peers. By his own people. The Israelites.
It's all in the Bible.
Yes, it is all there.
Unless you're reading some sort of messed up version that are all over the place now.
But he was crucified by the Israelites. They screamed out, "Crucify him." Then he was laid in a borrowed tomb, where he laid and was risen 3 days later. He arose, but he sacrificed his own life for our sins without complaint. Without complaint.
Yep.
Died on that cross
Helps when I push the right buttons
for
to move.
us, with a thief and a murderer.
Like, why do I keep walking backward?
For us, took upon himself all the sins, past,
There's a big island.
and
Yep.
future. And that is the only way. The Bible says, "No one shall come to the Father except by me," meaning the Son. We are now his chosen people. Those of us that have accepted Jesus Christ as our Lord and Savior, that abide by his 10 Commandments. We are the chosen people.
How do we get off of movies onto this?
Not the Israelites, not the Jews, us. Now I'm not saying there aren't Christian Israelites and Christian Jews. They're out there. They're there.
Oh yeah. Well, they're the ones getting persecuted in Israel right now too.
Right. Those are his chosen people. We are his chosen people. The people that accepted Christ as their personal Savior, that believe that he was born to die for us and take away our sins. We are his chosen people. And all these Israelites that believe that they are better than us, that all people should and are gonna die and not see heaven and all this and that, and that we deserve nothing and blah blah blah. No, they're completely wrong. And what is it? I think it's Timothy, don't quote me on this, that says in Timothy, no better is this than to love thy neighbor as thyself?
A little louder.
Let me look it up actually because I don't want to misquote the Bible.
Neighbor's dog, what?
Neighbor's dog.
I dug up a crate or a briefcase and it had a picture of the neighbor's dog.
Oh.
That's what it said. I don't know. I'm just playing the game. Where should I hang up? What's the dog doing?
No!
Wait a second, guys. I'm looking up this verse real quick.
What's saying the neighbor's dog above the toilet?
I need daytime.
The sun is rising.
Because I was clear up at the top and I fell off. There's a crate up there.
Okay, yeah, I'm so glad I looked it up. It's John 15:13. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Oh, no, that wasn't the one I was looking for, but that is not the one I was looking for. That's not the one I was looking for. That's not the one I was looking for, but that is a good one. John 15:13. Remember that. There we go. There it is.
I made it.
Yay.
Ow.
Oh, okay, so it was Matthew 22:39. Jesus identifies the commandment as the second of the two greatest commandments. Alongside loving God with all thy heart, soul, and mind, he states, and the second is like it. You shall love thy neighbor as you love yourself. Meaning that even though, this is what I'm getting at, that even though, like, the Israelites believe that we are all below them because they are the chosen, even though as Christians, as the beloved, we are not to look down on the people that haven't accepted Christ. We are still to love them as we love ourselves. And we are to help them become the chosen. So that is what I'm getting at there.
How do you cook those?
You don't. We. Those are meant for meals, Dad, not cooking. Anyways, the grill has no battery.
Oh, that explains a lot.
It's because we need biofuel. Oh, and all that shark meat's gone now. Fuck!
Well, we're
My
talking
bad.
about loving thy neighbor as thyself, and they're talking about cooking shark meat.
Oh, not cooking it. He threw it on the grill, and I couldn't take it off the grill, so I had to move the grill. And when you move the grill, it deletes the shark meat.
Hoo ha ha.
Anyways, yes, the battery's dead.
Oh.
I might have. Wait, no, I don't have enough juice in that battery either. All of our.
All right,
batteries
I'll be
are dead.
right back. I'll be right back.
Okay, I will fix the batteries.
So, anyways, I don't know how we got off on that tangent.
Michelob Ultra.
Yeah, we digressed far.
Wait.
Because we were talking about Megan, the movie Megan, and then we got off on AI, and somehow we made it clear to The chosen people. But you know what? Here's the thing. If you want to learn more, if you need some biblical influence, if you want to talk about God, contact us. I am happy to sit down. I am happy to have a chat with you. I'm happy to have prayer with you. Whatever you need, leave a chat. Leave a note in the chat. Say, hey, this is my email. Get a hold of me. This is my whatever. Get a hold of me. I will. I promise you. It may take me a week because sometimes I don't check the chat right away. I mean, I get my notifications, and if I see the notification,
we get distracted easily.
Yeah.
As is our name.
Yeah. So, and I got busy. I am very busy during the week. I'm even busy today, man. My day off, and I've been busy all day. But I will. I promise you, I will. I will get in contact with you. I will. And I will look up Bible verses all day, whatever you want to know. Man, I will. I promise you. God is one of my favorite subjects. I love him, and I love to talk about him, so I just leave a little chat, be like, hey, contact me. Or you just got a question you want to ask in the chat, do it. I'll answer it.
Yeah.
So
chat open right now so we can see everybody.
Yep. So
don't be shy.
Yeah. And so you got questions, just later on you want to ask in private, just be like, hey, this is my email me or whatever, my messenger, my blah. I'll get back to you. You want to willing open chat, fine, do that too. Totally cool with it. Oh, it does send little heartsies. Oh, I get it.
Yeah, I every time you play with the chat, I see it happen.
Yeah, now I see it on the screen. Okay, sorry. Easily distracted, guys. Anyways, but yeah, just always open to talk about quote-unquote religion. I hate using that word, but always open to talk about God. Alright, so, anyways, how long have we been yapping here?
You've done a lot of mess. Only about 42 minutes.
Oh, okay, we're fine.
We're fine.
Alright, anyways, back to our movies. So, I seen a really good one this week that I wanted Chris to see, and I can't remember the name of it. Saved my life.
I got one, too. So my dad already watched mine.
What was your...
Mickey 17.
Oh, Mickey 17 was good.
It was really good.
See, there's another Robert Patterson that
Nope.
he did really good in.
He did.
He really did. And playing the different personalities to the different Mickeys. Because that last Mickey was kind of...
A douche.
Yeah, he was really was.
You know, if you like that movie, this one's not a movie. It's called Murderbot. And it's based off a book series.
Yeah.
Right? And it's an Apple TV original. I know, Apple, gross. But they've put out some pretty good shows recently. But it's about this... I don't want to call him a robot or a cyborg, but he's an artificially engineered organism who is a security drone. You know, a sec unit, a security robot.
Yeah.
And one day he hacks his command module and gives himself free will. And that's how it starts. But the dude has making eye contact makes him uncomfortable. Talking to other people makes him uncomfortable. He doesn't like humans because he finds them gross.
Sounds like James.
He acts very... People call him autistic.
Well, James is.
Yes.
So.
But... It's been really awesome. There's 7 episodes out there's only 6 out right now. The next one comes out on Friday next week.
So, we get free Apple TV.
I get free whatever I want.
No.
Well, we
T-Mobile, our phones.
yeah, I just need to get with your wife because she has the Apple phone and the code is sent to her phone.
Yeah.
And every time she's at work,
Ow.
and so I can't do the code thing with her, and yeah, so I always forget. But we get free Apple TV.
Yeah, I sailed the Great Sea to find my shows.
But yeah, because there's been a couple I wanted to watch on Apple TV, and I always
Right. Mickey 17 was really good.
Yes, I did. I thoroughly enjoyed Mickey
I-
17.
It was okay.
But this movie that I just watched with James, it was about this guy. He was a Russian, oh, what do you want to call him?
Spy?
Soldier. No, he was a Russian soldier.
Okay.
And they had a special name for it. And
Spetsnaz?
no, anyways, it was for being untouchable.
Oh.
Like they put him, they basically just turned him out in the field alone because once you take everything from them, he was a Russian soldier during the Nazi war. And the Nazis killed all of his family. And they took everything from him and he was basically unkillable. And James is like, okay, he told me when we watched this movie, he's like, tell me who's more of a badass, this guy or John Wick? Well, this guy, could probably kill John Wick. I'm just telling you. And John Wick's basically unkillable, so...
The Baba Yaga.
Yeah, and...
I only making jokes about that movie series because I've never seen a single one of them. Pisses
Well,
my dad off.
I've only seen 1 and 2 now. And I'm willing to see 3 and 4, but I did enjoy them thoroughly.
Erica's watched almost all of them.
I do.
I've watched them all.
I do like the John Wick movies, I really do. But I really wish I could remember. Let me see if I can find it. Because I really wanted Chris to watch this movie. Let me see. Let me show.
Hop back on the boat, we're leaving.
You gotta give me just a second.
Get in, bitch, we're going shopping.
Okay, let's see.
How's all my cookies?
I'm on the boat.
Movie about a man.
I'm on a boat. A movie
Yeah.
about a man.
Okay, wait. Movie about an unkillable man that fought on the Russian side during the Nazi war. Ah, Sisu. Sisu, Sisu. That's the name of the movie. You have to watch that movie, Chris. Sisu. Matter of fact, I'm sending you.
I don't
the
have to
trailer.
do nothing.
Yes, you do. You gotta watch this movie.
Send it to my messenger because my phone is off right now.
Yeah, I'm sharing this clip to you, right? You have to watch this movie, Chris.
Sounds like his kind of movie.
It-
T-Mobile, leave me alone.
It really is. Oh, Garrett, I accidentally sent it to you instead. Oops, my bad.
I don't
Sisu
want-
is the name of the movie. I am terrible
Okay.
at describing movies, but
Right? Yeah,
this
I got your
guy
link.
is badass. Why aren't you listed on my messenger phones, Chris? Did you block me on Facebook?
No.
Watch him. What a dink.
A ding.
Ow, I've been eating.
Oh, there you are.
Here I am.
There you go. I sent it to you. You have to watch this movie. It is so good. Oh, and it's based on a true story, too.
Of course that battery's out of juice. Hey, I made a bunch of headlamps.
Okay.
But it is so good. This guy, he was like, they hung him, and he like used this nail or bolt that was sticking out of the side of the sign they hung him from, shoved it into his leg to keep himself from being hung. Oh my god, it was terrible. It like made my leg hurt.
Juicy.
You make my brain hurt.
I know, I make a lot of people's brains hurt. Facts.
One time at band camp, they made something hurt.
Hurt. So sad that Amber L died.
It's so sad that Steve Jobs died of ligma. Wait, who's Steve Jobs? Ligma balls.
Hey, there's a little island you're about to crash
Oh,
into.
yeah?
Go,
Do you want to drive?
Nope.
What's up?
Okay. I'm on the island.
You think Amber L really died of a heart attack at 55?
Who's Amber L?
Amber L! You don't know who Amber L is?
Not by name.
That's Amber L.
Oh, that you and I got in an argument about her before.
Yes.
No, I don't know who that bitch is.
Worst cooks in America, man.
I didn't like that show.
I want a tattoo like hers, but I want it like up by my neck.
Like I could not get into that. I prefer like Kitchen Nightmares or Hell's Kitchen or.
She was on Hell's Kitchen.
I know, and I didn't watch the ones with her in it.
She was like one of the main chefs on Hell's Kitchen.
Or was she just one of the episodes?
I guess you just didn't watch those episodes.
I watched up to season 20.
Or not Hell's Kitchen, not Hell's Kitchen. I'm sorry, not Hell's Kitchen. I was thinking Iron Chef. I'm sorry.
No, I did not watch any Iron Chef.
She was an Iron Chef.
I think Hell's Kitchen was better in my opinion.
No, I've watched every single episode. I love Hell's Kitchen. I love Gordon Ramsay, man.
He is a good chef. Oh, didn't mean to open that.
Well, and everybody's like, oh, he's such an asshole.
My mom thinks he's an asshole. I don't like the way he screams. Well, it means you must have gotten in trouble a lot growing up.
Right, he's only an asshole when he has to be.
Yeah.
And come on, when they're cooking the same dishes over and over and over, how the fuck do you fuck them up constantly?
And in different new ways.
Yeah.
You follow a recipe. You follow the instructions. You do what you're told.
I mean, you're online. You're a line cook doing the same dishes over and over again. How do you fuck it up?
You know, I had one actual line cook job, and that was when I was in Houston doing the Torchy's Tacos.
Yeah.
I had my own section. I only had to do certain ingredients for certain tacos. If they wanted one of my tacos, that taco would come through my line. I'd load it up the way it was supposed to be loaded for that customer and send it on.
No, you did Subway. That's line cook.
Is that a line? No, I did ran Subway by myself.
But that's still considered line.
I don't like Subway. I think of line cooks as more like each one has their own individual station.
Yeah, but it's still line.
But Subway, I had to do it all by myself. There was no stations.
Yeah, but you did Subway in a small town. If you were in a bigger town,
they're all built like that. All Subways are built like ours and run like ours.
Where you do like the whole thing by yourself?
Subway is a greedy, nasty corporation. They take a lot of money from the owners of the branches.
Wow.
Yeah. No, there's a YouTube episode I can show you where this dude did his research into them.
Wow.
And their foot-long bread isn't actually technically bread.
It's
cake.
Because of the amount of
sugar in it. By law, it is not bread.
Yeah, but it's still delicious.
A whole slew of that. Subway cutting people on like an inch of their sandwich or more. The ingredients not being as fresh as they claim they are. They're not, most of them. You know, like the sea salt avocado spread, or it's called guacamole, sea salt guacamole. It is literally just a smashed avocado and salt in a bag.
There's something else in it. There's some kind of preservative in it, though.
Oh, it's full of preservatives, guaranteed.
Because it does not taste like avocado to
No,
me. It's gross.
But there is no seasonings in it to make it a guacamole. No onions, no tomatoes, nothing. It's avocado with sea salt.
And
we're selling it like guacamole.
And tons of preservative because it would turn brown in a second.
Yeah. When our avocado could last 3 days at Subway.
Yeah. And
3 days.
And an avocado turns brown in like 3 minutes, so... Yeah, that's disgusting. I don't like it. It does not taste good to me. And I miss you working there because you would let me taste the ingredients before I buy it.
That's what you're... Oh, it's called having good customer service. We have those little serving cups for a reason. They're not just for sauces on the side. A customer doesn't know what something tastes like and they want to try it. You give them a sample.
Yeah, and you would let me sample like the new stuff so I know if I liked it before I put it
I don't
on
like
my
wasting my
sandwich.
money on stuff I don't like.
Yeah, and you'd be like, I'd be like, but what does it taste like? And you'd be like, here, and you give me a little sample, and I'd be like, okay.
That was back with the first manager too.
Yeah.
The new manager's a lot cooler.
Yeah.
I mean, she doesn't know anybody in town. She hires crackheads and whatnot, but that's not her fault.
Yeah.
She would ask me before she hired someone, hey, do you know this person? I'd look at their resume and picture and be like, yeah, they're a crackhead. And she's just, what? I'm like, I'm not, did I stutter? It's like, why do you think they were a crackhead? Look at them.
Right.
It's like, you're from Oklahoma. You don't know what a crackhead looks like?
Right.
Come on, don't play with me. And she was my age. I think maybe a year or two older.
Right.
It was just funny. She was cool, though. I liked that manager. It was the previous manager that had me on evening Subway by myself when I worked there.
That's crazy because that's so busy.
Yeah,
Even for this
it's still like
town. I know. I've been in there.
Yeah.
And then my husband's been out in the car, and it takes me like 30 minutes, and he's like, what took so long? I was like, didn't you see me standing at the door?
Yeah.
When I walked in, because the line, and they put the slowest person, and I'm not kidding, and you know who I'm talking about.
I actually have a few.
And
you have to be a touch more specific to me.
The one that has the same name as everybody else.
You talking about the assistant manager?
No. I don't want to say the name.
I had a micron issue.
Yeah.
But I love that. You know what's the sad part is?
Love them
when
to
I
death.
worked with that employee, they weren't that slow.
Oh.
They have just killed themselves on that job.
Yes, literally.
That's entirely. They're burnt out.
Literally burnt out. But they make the best sandwiches.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
That person does. Makes pretty good sandwiches.
I will wait in line for them.
Yeah.
That is no joke.
There's the other one who used to be another coworker of mine from a nursing home, about this tall.
Oh, yeah.
And she makes some pretty good sandwiches, but you gotta be...
Now, I do not like the assistant manager making my sandwich.
No, the assistant manager has got issues.
Because you get one little leaf of lettuce, one little sprig of onion.
She was always on my ass about my portion control. And I look at her and I'm like, are you buying the sandwich? Are my portion sizes so far out of spec that it's losing you money out of your pocket.
Well, and if the customer wants, I thought you get like as much vegetables and stuff
You're
as
supposed
you want.
to.
You're supposed to.
You're supposed to, but on the other end of the other side of the glass, the employee is not supposed to do that. It's a lie. You're supposed to be like between 6 and 8 olive slices per foot long.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not joking. Tomatoes need to be laid end to end, max of 6.
And see, that's ridiculous.
It's all sorts of crap like that.
That's what I hate about their nachos. They have to be made exactly.
Their nachos suck after like
anything to them. And since we're always getting sandwiches with the nachos, too, I always get a side of olives for my nacho or for my sandwich.
Like you need olives.
Nachos are just better with olives, but because we get like my husband always gets a sandwich with his nachos, so I'll get a side of olives for his sandwich. They can't say anything about a side of olives for the sandwich.
No.
And then I put the olives on my nachos. I mean, I know they know what I'm doing, but they can't.
They can't stop you. You bought everything.
Yeah, they can't say anything like because I want the olives on the side of my sandwich. They just look at me and I'm like, what?
What? What are you going to tell your manager I'm eating your food wrong?
Right?
Piss off.
I want olives on the side of the sandwich.
Where am I going to put this windmill?
I want a tuna sandwich with olives on the side. Sorry. He likes
up here.
Olives separate.
Over on that side?
Yeah, why not?
It's too damn big for this spot.
What are you trying to place?
Put a windmill.
Oh.
Hang on. We should move all the stuff we're not using anymore because we've upgraded. There we go.
Yeah.
Third bed. We don't need a third bed.
There you
Oh,
go.
I fell down on my phone.
Oh, last night we were playing Green Hell, and I was looking over the side of this cliff because it was just like you couldn't see the bottom, and I literally slid off the rock and fell to my death. It was bad.
Nice.
I mean, it was just like, and then and I'm falling and just looking at treetops, and then it's like, you have died. I was like, well, that's great.
Shit.
We haven't
What's
saved
the windmill
anywhere near here.
Oh.
What?
He's like, what does the
I
windmill
see
do?
you're charging batteries.
Yes. Because we're out of gas.
Eat some berries.
Well, I looked for bees.
We gotta go to one of the big story islands with the bears and stuff.
How do you get
this?
So, I got this machine here. It's
Yeah.
called a refinery. Let me go to the other side. You put honey in this side, and then like food and random organic material. It pumps out natural gas or fuel into this tank. And this tank pumps it into this engine and that engine, and into this.
So don't let the
battery.
government know that.
Don't what?
Don't let the government know you have that.
That's funny.
I don't want to die.
So we are totally empty, huh?
We are totally empty.
Totally
We are just over an hour.
Alright, folks. Well, I guess since we have digressed so far off the movie topic, we did start out good, though.
Oh, yeah.
But we have digressed so far. But we talked about a few good movies out there. Few good... Watch, what did I say, Sisu?
Sisu.
Watch Sisu. It is a good movie. Recommend John Wick movies. Those are good. Watch Megan. It's good. Looking forward to Megan 2. I don't know. It's not out yet, though, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's out? It's out.
Yeah, I can pull it right up for you.
Okay, watch Megan 2. I'm going to watch Megan 2. Yeah. All good movies. All good movies. Well, I don't know about Megan 2, but the first one was alright. So, watch them. Let us know what you think. Let us know in the comments. So, have a good week. be kind to everybody, and if you can't, remember, always throat punch. So, I'm your host, well, your co-host, Sparkle Penguin.
And I'm Garrett.
And as always...
And I'm the Christopher.
Yeah, on the other end. So, until next week...
Die.
No, don't
Die.
Help you.
Until next week, be healthy, be kind.
Okay.
And like I said, when you can't, throat punch. So, have a good week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.